For small biotechnology companies, the journey to bring a new drug to market is often a story of immense hope and daunting financial hurdles. These companies are frequently at the forefront of medical innovation, developing groundbreaking treatments for diseases that affect millions. However, the path from a promising molecule in a lab to a life-saving therapy on pharmacy shelves is incredibly long and expensive. The clinical trial stage, a critical step to ensure a drug is both safe and effective for patients, represents the single largest expenditure. We're talking about costs that can easily run into the tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars. This financial reality can be a major barrier, sometimes stopping a potentially revolutionary medicine in its tracks. This significant financial burden places immense pressure on these startup companies. They often operate with limited funding, relying on venture capital or grants to fuel their research. Unlike large pharmaceutical giants with deep pockets and extensive resources, a small biotech must make every dollar count. A single misstep or unforeseen expense in a clinical trial can jeopardize the entire company's future. This is a critical point to understand. The challenge isn't just about managing a scientific project. It's about navigating a complex and costly regulatory landscape where the financial stakes are exceptionally high. For these innovators, finding ways to conduct these essential trials more affordably is not just a business strategy, it's a matter of survival. This is where a strategic partnership with the right clinical research organization, or CRO, becomes absolutely vital. A CRO is a company that provides support to the pharmaceutical and biotechnology industries in the form of research services outsourced on a contract basis. Think of them as expert partners who manage the intricate details of a clinical trial. The right CRO can do more than just execute a study. They can fundamentally reshape its financial structure. By bringing specialized expertise, established infrastructure, and innovative approaches to the table, a CRO can help a small biotech navigate the complexities of clinical research efficiently and, most importantly, cost-effectively. The selection of a CRO is therefore one of the most consequential decisions a small biotech company will make. It's not simply about outsourcing tasks. It's about finding a partner that understands the unique pressures and financial constraints of a smaller enterprise. A CRO that is agile, efficient, and transparent can unlock significant savings without ever compromising the scientific integrity or quality of the trial. This partnership allows the biotech company to focus on what it does best, the science, while the CRO handles the operational complexities. This symbiotic relationship can be the key that unlocks the door to medical breakthroughs that might otherwise remain locked away due to prohibitive costs. One of the most effective strategies for reducing clinical trial costs is being smart about where the study is conducted. The cost of medical procedures, staff salaries, and patient recruitment can vary dramatically from one country to another. For example, conducting a trial in the United States or Western Europe can be significantly more expensive than in other regions like Eastern Europe or certain parts of Asia. These locations often have highly skilled medical professionals, modern healthcare facilities, and a large pool of potential trial participants who are eager to access new treatments. It's a strategic choice that can lead to major savings on a trial's budget. Sofpromed, a full-service CRO running trials worldwide, has mastered this approach of strategic site selection. They help small biotech companies identify and establish clinical trial sites in countries where operational costs are lower, but medical standards remain exceptionally high. This isn't about cutting corners. It's about being globally aware and financially responsible. By leveraging their international network and deep understanding of regional healthcare systems, Sofpromed can secure high-quality clinical sites that deliver robust data at a fraction of the cost. This allows a limited budget to stretch much further, enabling more research to be completed than would otherwise be possible in higher-cost regions. Another powerful tool for cost reduction is the smart use of modern technology. In today's digital world, many aspects of clinical trial management can be streamlined using web-based platforms. These online tools can manage everything from patient data collection and site monitoring to regulatory document handling and team communication. Using sophisticated cloud-based software eliminates the need for cumbersome paper-based systems, which are not only slow, but also prone to error. Digital solutions make the entire process faster, more accurate, and more transparent for everyone involved in the study, from the sponsor to the investigators at the clinical sites. Sofpromed fully embraces this technological advantage to drive down costs for its clients. They utilize advanced, user-friendly web platforms to manage their clinical trials with remarkable efficiency. This digital infrastructure reduces the need for expensive on-site visits and minimizes administrative overhead. By automating routine tasks and providing real-time access to trial data, these systems empower small, nimble teams to manage complex projects effectively. This tech-savvy approach means that biotech companies are not paying for outdated, inefficient processes. Instead, they are investing in a smart, modern, and affordable way to conduct their critical research and development. In the world of clinical trial management, bigger is not always better. Large, multi-layered clinical research organizations often come with significant overhead costs. Multiple levels of management, complex internal bureaucracies, and extensive administrative departments can inflate the price of any project. Each layer of management adds to the budget, and communication can become slow and inefficient, as information has to pass through numerous channels. For a small biotech company watching every penny, paying for this kind of corporate bloat is simply not a sustainable option. They need a partner that is as lean and focused as they are. This is where the lean operational model of a CRO like Sofpromed provides a distinct advantage. By maintaining a flat organizational structure with fewer management layers, Sofpromed keeps its overhead costs remarkably low. This lean structure translates directly into savings for their clients. A smaller, more agile team means that communication is direct, decisions are made quickly, and the project is managed by individuals who are deeply involved in the day-to-day details. There are no redundant positions or unnecessary administrative burdens to inflate the final bill. The focus remains squarely on delivering the project efficiently and effectively. The benefit of a lean team extends beyond just cost savings. It fosters a culture of direct responsibility and accountability. When you work with Sofpromed, you are not dealing with a distant project manager who oversees a dozen other managers. You're communicating directly with the upper management of the company and the experts who are actively running your trial. This direct line of communication ensures that your needs are understood, your questions are answered promptly, and any potential issues are addressed. This hands-on, personalized approach not only builds trust but also ensures that the project stays on track and on budget without the delays often caused by corporate red tape. Ultimately, this lean and efficient project management style means that a small biotech's limited funds are channeled directly into the essential activities of the clinical trial. Money is spent on patient care, data collection, and scientific analysis, not on supporting a top-heavy corporate structure. Sofpromed's model proves that you don't need a massive organization to manage a complex global study. What you need is a smart, experienced, and dedicated team that leverages technology and efficient processes to deliver high-quality results. This approach allows innovation to thrive, even when financial resources are scarce. When discussing lower costs in the context of medical research, a critical question always arises. Does a lower price mean lower quality? This is a valid and important concern. In clinical trials, the quality of the data and the safety of the patients are paramount. There can be no compromise on these fronts. The good news is that with the right partner and the right processes, cost effectiveness and high quality are not mutually exclusive. A well-run, efficient operation can deliver superior results precisely because it eliminates waste and focuses resources on what truly matters for the success of the trial. Sofpromed provides a compelling example of how to achieve this balance. They have built their entire business model on the principle of delivering high-quality clinical trial services at an affordable price point. A cornerstone of their commitment to quality is their robust quality management system. This is not just a vague promise, it is backed by internationally recognized certification. Sofpromed is ISO 9001 certified, which is the global standard for quality management systems. This certification demonstrates that their processes are well-defined, consistently followed, and continuously improved to meet the highest standards of quality and client satisfaction. This commitment to excellence is further validated by their impeccable track record in regulatory inspections and client audits. Sofpromed's staff have successfully passed numerous audits conducted by biotech and pharmaceutical clients, as well as inspections by regulatory authorities. These rigorous evaluations scrutinize every aspect of their operations, from data handling and documentation to patient safety protocols. Consistently passing these audits is a powerful testament to the integrity and reliability of their work. It provides clients with the peace of mind that their vital research is being conducted in full compliance with strict global regulations, such as Good Clinical Practice, or GCP. In conclusion, the journey of a small biotech company is challenging, but the high cost of clinical trials does not have to be an insurmountable obstacle. By making smart choices, partnering with an efficient CRO, selecting cost-effective trial locations, embracing technology, and working with a lean team, emerging biotechs can achieve their goals. Sofpromed has shown that it is possible to dramatically reduce the cost of clinical trials while upholding the most stringent standards of quality. For the small biotech companies working on the next generation of medicines, this is more than just good business. It is a pathway to turning scientific promise into a healthier reality for us all.